Hello, 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 and welcome to Three Amigos Ink and Splatter, the lonely soul in the darkness. I am your host, Marie Moldovan, and today's artist in the spotlight is Ruth Doyle. If you haven't got yourself a copy of the anthology, it is available on Amazon, both in grayscale and color. And I'm actually in the process of revamping the entire anthology, so it will soon be available on Barnes and Noble. Now, before we begin, I would just like to take a moment to silence, as Ruth and her family have experienced a lot of hardship this year. So, if you wouldn't mind, before I introduce Ruth, we'll just take a moment in silence. Thank you. And Ruth, if you're out there, I send you my condolences and many prayers. And now we're going to move on to introduce Ruth. Ruth lives in the United Kingdom with her family who struggle with bipolar disorder. Ruth is a fantastic poet and has been published in several anthologies. Ruth and her sisters love to write poetry. Ruth hopes to one day have her own book published. And if I'm correct, that actually is in the process. I believe Ruth has turned her manuscript over to Steve Cott of Inspired. And Steve has taken the time to work with Ruth to create a beautiful piece, a beautiful book. And soon, I believe, crossing my fingers, Ruth will have her very own book available. And I believe that will be available on Amazon as well. Um, the poem that I'm going to read by Ruth is titled Invasion. Now, if you're tuning into this podcast visually, there is an image up on the screen, and the image depicts it looks like a little chickie, a chicken or chick, a little chick actually, in half of an eggshell being beamed up into a spaceship. And there are large ruins in the background and two alien creatures. That piece of art is by Marie Moldovan, which is me. And it does accompany the poem Invasion by Ruth Doyle in the anthology Three Amigos, Ink and Splatter, The Lonely Soul in the Darkness, Volume 1, Issue 1. And that image, along with many others, is in the anthology. As the anthology has, depicts artists from all over the world, both well, more than both. It's writers, poets, and of course, meditation master and lyricist and so on and so forth. It is actually quite an interesting collection. Now let's get on with the poem Invasion. The end of days is coming soon. I've seen it, written in the moon, for they are coming in from outer space for to annihilate the human race. So batten down the hatches, make sure you secure the catches, for if they find you outside, the only thing is to run and hide. Go down if you can, go under the ground. Let's hope no humans will be found. Now that is typical of Ruth writing. She is a very witty a very witty writer, a very witty poet, and all of her pieces have a little bit of humor and are very fun and lighthearted. It kind of brings you, if you're looking for someone to kind of lighten your spirits a little bit, Ruth is definitely that kind of poet. And once again, that poem was titled Invasion by Ruth Doyle. And Ruth does have a few pieces in the anthology Three Amigos, Ink and Splatter. The Lonely Soul in the Darkness. And I'm actually grateful for that because Ruth is an amazing poet. And anyways, if you do not have a copy, you can get yourself a copy on Amazon. Like I said, it's available in grayscale and color. And for now, that's the end of the podcast. So be kind and patient with yourself always. And until next time, take care. Bye bye.